We were supposed to get a face-to-face briefing with the Secret Service snipers whenever they arrived, and that never happened. So I think that was probably a pivotal point where I started thinking things were wrong, because that never happened, and we had no communication with the Secret Service.
You had no communication with the Secret Service at all on that Saturday?
Not until after the shooting.
And by then?
It was too late.
Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to a Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to Cannon Speaks. Give yourselves a round of applause, because you could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I really do appreciate it. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream, guys. Let people know we live. You catching the replay? Leave a comment. Let us know how we doing. We can use that constructive criticism, guys. You want to donate to the channel, $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. That's $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. Super chats, rumble rants, always welcome, guys. What's going on, Jay?
What's good with the Cannon? How you living?
Can't call it, Joe. I can hear you good. Coming in loud and clear, bro.
Let's go.
There you go.
Hotel. Yeah, it's that clip you played.
You ain't. Yeah, y'all. That you see it?
Yeah, live. They was trying to set man up.
They was setting them all the way up, yo.
Man up.
All the way up. What? Yo, so before we get started, you gonna go see Deadpool, yo?
I'm wait till streaming.
You gonna wait till the stream? I'm telling you, I saw it twice, yo. That joint is fire. Deadpool is fire. Oh my gosh. If any movie need a Hotep movie review, it's Deadpool. But I digress. Anyway, guys.
Guess I gotta check it out. Listen back.
You gotta check it out. Anyway. My mother was mad because I went without her. My mother said, "You gonna go see it without me, huh?" I'm like, "Dang, man."
Oh, your mama like the superhero movies?
Yeah, she in the comics and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so she was mad about that.
My mom would be like, what's that nerd stuff?
Right. Like I'm about to be 40. I'm still nervous to see shit like that with my mother. HJ says Deadpool was rainbow. Nah, I mean, no, I wouldn't call it rainbow. I wouldn't call it rainbow. What would I call it? You know Ryan Reynolds' humor. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like borderline. You know what I mean? I wouldn't call it rainbow. But this shit was hilarious. Anyway. Let's get to it. So the clip we just showed, matter of fact, let's just run it back. We're gonna run that clip back. 1 second. We're gonna run that clip back. Let me just put Jay back over there real quick. Boom.
It had a lot of zesty jokes in it or something like that?
Yeah, it had a lot of zesty jokes. You know how Ryan Reynolds be. It's like like you hear it, but it's like it's like throwaway comments. Like you don't really take it the way he said. You know what I mean? Like it's just what it is. It's Deadpool. You know what I mean? Being risque and all that other stuff. But like you still had Logan with the super mask and like get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. You know what I mean? Like it was really good. So I wouldn't say it was rainbow. It wasn't rainbow. Anyway, all right. So check it out, guys. Let's get back to this. So I'm gonna let y'all hear this one more time. Listen to this right here.
We were supposed to get a face-to-face briefing with the Secret Service snipers whenever they arrived, and that never happened. So I think that that was probably a pivotal point where I started thinking things were wrong, because that never happened, and we had no communication with the Secret Service.
You had no communication with the Secret Service at all on that Saturday?
Not until after the shooting.
And by then?
It was too late. We were...
Bruh. They had no communication up until only after the shooting. Only after the shooting. Then we find out the fact that the advance team that's supposed to be there like a few days prior to scope the place out only got approval the day before. Only got approval the day before, Jay.
Man.
So they got some text messages, right? The text messages are interesting because we knew that somebody's gonna have some kind of correspondence, right?
Yeah.
So let me pull them up real quick because those was interesting to me. Oh, I keep kicking away from that. Why isn't it showing me my pictures? Anyway, is this one? Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So check it. So these were at around 4:26 p.m. Kick these up. These were around 4:26 p.m. I got the timestamps, but these I just cropped it down. So, matter of fact, let's do this before. Let me do this because I want you guys to see the timestamps on this crazy shit. This is outrageous, yo. Outrageous. I want the timestamps. Hold on. But yeah, anyway, back to Deadpool though. No, it was funny. It was funny. It wasn't rainbow. It was some jokes in there that were kind of a little, I'm like, okay, come on, y'all. Like, but that's it. That's all.
I'll check it out eventually.
He said eventually.
Eventually.
Jay said, no, thank you.
I'm just burnt on the superhero movies.
This one,
but I'll check it out. I'll check it out eventually. The one I want to see though is the Captain America joint. I want to watch that, and I want to watch. I might want to check out whenever they bring in Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. That sounds crazy.
I heard about that. I thought they were. That's interesting. Oh, that's right. These and what's his name? The one that played the Hawk. They're making him like Reed Richards.
The Fantastic Four cast.
Yeah.
They went. Look, Disney said we're losing money with this DEI hires. We got to go back to the all-white cast. To the all-white cast for the Fantastic Four, for the Doom movie, for everything.
All right, here we go. I got one. So this is 4:26 p.m. Jay. Someone followed our lead and snuck in and parked by our cars. Just so you know, I'm just telling you. No, because you see me go out with my rifle and put it in my car so he knows you guys are up there. He's sitting in the direct right. He's sitting to the direct right on a picnic table about 50 yards from the exit.
Looking all kind of suspicious.
All kinds of suspicious.
And why don't you just grab this man up and hand him over to the local authorities for questioning and send him off until later?
5:38 p.m. Jay. Kid, I guess I meant leaning or lurking. Kid lurking around building. We are in AGR, I believe it is. I did see him with a rangefinder looking towards stage. FYI, if you want to notify Secret Service snipers to look out. I lost sight of him. Also, a bike with backpack sitting next to it in rear of building that was not seen earlier.
Listen, Kenneth, I think eventually we're going to find out that man had been there setting up all week long.
All week long. He just had his tent, all that shit. He been out there with his tent.
He was posted up. There was FBI agents showing him where to go, showing him how to get on the roof. We're going to find out that all out later on.
So that picture that we've been seeing, like, we was like, how'd they get that picture of that kid sitting down, right? You know what I'm talking about? The one, the picture where they like he's sitting like on like a little ledge or something. I gotta find it. So that picture, right? Everybody, remember we were like, how the hell did they get that picture? How did they get the picture of this kid? Jay, that picture was taken from. Remember that the window that I kept pointing out. That was
taken from the window.
It was taken from that window.
Dang. This is a disorganized mess. They could have. Somebody needed to step up and just go put some cuffs on him and go sit him down somewhere.
That was taken from the window.
Shimmying up the side of the building, crawling on the ground, setting up shop at the picnic table, and everyone in the crowd obviously sees him too, and they're like, "Hey, dude over here is acting weird."
Right. Real suspicious, right?
Real suspicious.
But check it, right? So that picture was taken from the window. This window right here. Show everybody this. This window right here is that famous picture they took of the kid. They took it from this window apparently. I'm trying to find the picture though. It was in my my bookmarks now. It's not there. It's a lot of stuff, right? It's a lot of things heating up. Where's that fucking picture? It's funny you said that kid looked like Elizabeth Warren. Oh my goodness gracious. Where's the picture at? Goodness, good Lord. I don't know if they trashed the picture because it was in my bookmarks. I had it in my bookmarks because I used it and it's not there no more. Okay. Anyway, there we go right here. This picture right here. This one here. Of him looking around and shit. Apparently that was taken from the window.
Oh, okay.
It was like, how do you get that? How we get this aerial view? Like, where the apparently it was taken from that window. Now, allegedly, the sniper that was in that window, because they saying it was a sniper from I guess in town, right? Was in the window, and he went to go look for the kid because he lost sight of him. He left his post, Jay, to go look for the kid because he lost sight of him. And that's around the time all the shooting happened, allegedly. Not to mention, like we just saw in this video, they had no radio correspondence with Secret Service and vice versa. They had no meeting, they had no interaction with Secret Service and vice versa till after the shooting. You know what that tell me, Jay? It sounded like Secret Service went dark.
This kid was Jason Bourne out here.
Secret Service went dark. That's what it tell me. And then you lead the one, so where the kid was at allegedly shooting, because I don't think he was the one that was shooting. Allegedly shooting. There's a window right there that has a direct line of sight to the kid where he is. And you tell me that we left our post so we lost sight of him. But he was right there outside your window. He was just outside your window. You lost sight of him though. Guys, this information, especially knowing that Secret Service didn't have any radio correspondence with each other or local law enforcement, can we please stop pretending that this was anything other than an inside job? Can we stop pretending that this was anything other than an inside job? This kid was made out to be the patsy. I think whatever sniper, whoever was in that window that allegedly wasn't there when the shooting happened, I think they shot this kid. They ended his life after the shooting went south. Not to mention, we got a water tower in play that even in Congress, what's his name? Cornyn. He was a Navy SEAL sniper. He said the minute he got on site, he was like, "Yep, water tower is exactly where I would be at."
It's so crazy how much stuff this dude was doing,
right?
All willy-nilly, and
right.
He just allowed to do it. Like, come the heck on! Like, he's flying drones. He's running around, acting crazy, crawling on the ground, jumping over fences, getting caught at the little check-in.
And nobody goon hand him. Nobody goon hands him.
The hours keep going back further and further. Like, oh, they knew 20 minutes. Now they knew an hour. Now they knew 90 minutes. Now they knew 3 hours. It's like, what the heck is this story about? And
it's really telling and it's damning because they had no radio correspondence between Secret Service and local law enforcement. We don't know if Secret Service had radio correspondence with each other. When Cheetah was up on Capitol Hill, she said they don't have any what the hell is it called, Jay? Transcript of any of their communications. None. Very interesting. And then the person that had the key card to the building locked himself out of the building. Very conveniently. Not to mention, they said that somebody pulled up behind their cars, right? We see the water tower. We know that there was a van parked by the water tower.
Right. What's that van doing over there by the water tower?
But then that same van ends up 10 miles down the road. You know,
wasn't it laced with
explosives?
Bombs?
Yes. Laced with explosives, right?
That's how this story gets crazier and crazier. It's like none of it makes any sense.
Crazier and crazier. So I'm like, that mean, you know what that tell me, Jay? Why they were shooting at this kid? And maybe they did shoot at somebody on the water tower, right? Maybe they did shoot somebody at the water tower. Maybe they missed. Because what only thing I can see is that whoever was on that water tower came down off that water tower, got in that van, and got the fuck away and parked it 10 miles out. That's what I see. But this shit is getting crazier and crazier. And not only is it getting crazier, you got big tech helping to squash the story.
Nothing to see here, folks. Move along.
Nothing to see here, folks.
This is all the doings of a lone wolf.
Right. Don't pay attention to the man behind the road or the curtain. Yo,
we're just led to believe that he was just super skilled out here. He was James Bond in these streets.
Right, optic camouflage. He fucking kung fu grip and everything. Goddamn, it's ridiculous. Now you got Google helping to squash the story. You got Google suppressing information regarding the assassination attempt because there's so much shit coming out that proves that the government was trying to kill a former sitting president of the United States of America, that they cannot allow it to get out there. So now they're suppressing the information. They're suppressing stuff. This kid had a drone. How you get a drone up there over there? Like, I don't understand. He had a drone. He's using a rangefinder. Nobody goons handing with the rangefinder. Nobody, you know, the magic ladder that just poof pow surprise appeared on the building. Nobody stopped him. They said that ladder, he must have brought the ladder. He bought the ladder. He had a bloody receipt in his pocket for a ladder. But nobody stops him with a ladder. Nobody stops with the rangefinder. No stops to check his book bag. Nobody stops to check his bike. He got a 16-inch AR-15 in his book bag. Even if it's broke down, you need a big fucking book bag to carry that gun.
Didn't they say he had a detonator in his
He had a
bag?
Yes, he had a transponder for a detonator. And why would you park a truck 10 miles away? You're going to detonate it from 10 miles out. You like it makes perfect sense to have it over there by the water tower to blow the water tower. Shock and awe, surprise. You know what I mean? But like I said, I don't think the kid made the shot. His gun setup suggests that he didn't make that shot. It was somebody else. But now we got all this crazy. His house. Allegedly, now apparently they went to go and search his house. It's scrub clean. Scrub clean. Literally not a dish in the house, not a trash can. Scrubbed completely clean. Like, you ever seen the show The Americans? Like they exfilled out of that house. Like they was over there. They Russian plants that was in that house, and they exfilled out of that shit. Evacuated that house before they got before the feds got there.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense other than I smell a government cover-up. I smell a government cover-up. This is crazy. What is this? This is the Gateway Pundit. Look at this. Members of local SWAT team assigned to protect former President Donald Trump at his rally on July 13th have revealed that they had no contact with Secret Service prior to an assassination attempt on the former president. The shooting occurred on July 13th when a would-be assassin opened fire at Trump while he was addressing supporters. Like, that's crazy, yo. They had no contact, nothing. And then the crazier part is that Secret Service didn't get approval to go advance the place, the site, until the day before. Who the fuck is getting out there to do that the day before? It's like, when did it come in the day before? 3 p.m. Yeah, y'all go ahead out there and check that out. Now you gotta do like some quick shit. Then you don't meet with local law enforcement who's supposed to be supporting you until after the shooting. So they all operating on their own like intuition.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Or whatever.
Yeah, on reconnaissance and intuition, because they don't know who's who.
Just working it out as they go.
Yeah, they just working it out as they go. Like I mean, he don't look like he belong, but I don't know. It's wild to me, yo.
It was wild. Like that skit that one guy did. He did a skit about it, and he was like, "Oh, is he out there shooting clay pigeons or something? Just watching. Let's keep an eye. Let's keep an eye on him.
But don't bird watching.
But don't stop him, because he might be out. He might be on that roof looking for birds and clay pigeons and stuff." They say, "Oh, he's got a gun. He's pulling it out." Well, maybe he's trying to shoot those clay pigeons. Just let him shoot the pigeons. It sounds like it's about that. That's the reality of the situation.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. These Basic Bites says, kids home clean, bleached, no trash. Yeah, like completely scrubbed, Jay. Like they about to put it on the market. I'm like, are you kidding me? Is this what we doing here? This is wild to me. This is crazy. And if this don't show people that there was a concerted effort to kill Donald Trump, then I don't know what to tell you. And then what they're going to do is put it all on Cheeto. She's already resigned. Mistakes were made. This kid was a lone shooter. He acted alone. She already fell on the sword for Mayorkas, because I trust and believe Mayorkas was running the show. Mayorkas was running the show. That's who she fell on the sword for. And the day after she fell on the sword, here come Christopher Wray with all this convenient information. Like this is some made for TV movie shit. This is Shooter. This is wild, yo. Like I don't know what else to I mean, it's nothing else to say. We're not going to get any information, guys, but when you sit here and you tell this story, Jay, yeah,
it makes a lot of sense.
Like, imagine talking to your kids, 20, your grandkids or whatever. Let's say I got some grandkids coming 20 years down the road. Yeah, back 2024, I remember that day. Tried to kill a former president of the United States, Donald Trump. Yeah, this kid, and I start telling this story to them. Oh yeah, it was 3 law enforcement agencies, and he evaded all of them.
Yeah.
And he managed to sneak up ever so quietly onto the building that the police they were in. He snuck under the nose of a sniper that was looking out the window directly at him, and he didn't see him. And he took a shot at Donald Trump, and if it wasn't for the grace of God, he would have killed him. Like they would call bullshit. Like this shit sound like a video game.
They say, Grandpa all cap. He be playing the video games too much, or whatever they're gonna say in the future.
Grandpa crazy. Next thing he gonna tell us that Uncle Bozy got ate by cannibals in the war. Like, that's what we gonna get. Yo, this is crazy. What up, Sauce? 24 months, yo. I appreciate you, bro.
It's a 2 years.
Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Fully invested 2 years.
Why don't y'all be like Sauce, show? Go. It's a cup of coffee a month. Hit that join tab, guys. Hit that join tab. Help
Locked
support
in 24 months strong.
Help support a brother. Let me see what y'all talking about in here. But how did the kid not see the people in the window? He seen them. He had to have known they was there. I think the kid knew who he was working with. I think the kid knew who he was working with, Jay.
Oh, Manuel Presley got the 24 months lock too.
Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we got Rusty Shacklefoot in the building. He said the bike was a transient. He was interviewed by independent journalists. Oh, so now the bike belonged to somebody else. That's interesting. It was DHS ops following the operation guy in the gray suit. Is the one you're looking for. Like, it's crazy, yo. Yeah, the DOJ and the FBI set Trump up to get got. Period, full stop. But this is nuts, right? Because nobody knows who's who. There was no interaction. There was no, like, pregame. Nothing. They was fucking winging it the entire day, allegedly. They was winging it the entire day, and a 20-year-old kid in a fucking some shorts and a t-shirt. They want us to believe he circumvented all of these people, yo. Get out of my face. Now his house is scrubbed completely clean. They said that the gun club he went to was 50 miles away from his house, Jay. And they said that law enforcement frequents that gun club. It's damn near a law enforcement gun club. What if this kid was he was just one of them smart dumb people, and they was like, you know what? Come with us tomorrow. You can help us on this Trump thing. Really? Yeah, we're gonna set you up. And then they kid knew who. What if that kid knew who he was working with, and they fucking killed him after shit went south? Or he was always set up to be the patsy. Sleight of hand. Can't see don't let the left hand know what the right hand doing. I'm telling you guys, I don't care. Fuck all that Call of Duty 360 no scope bullshit y'all people be talking out there. Oh, I can make that shot with my eyes closed. Fuck that. No, you can't. 90 degrees on a hot 10 fucking roof, land prone, nervous as shit because everybody pointing at you. You can make that 150-yard shot with no goddamn scope. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Heart beating out your chest. You ain't making that shot close.
This is Sauce said little kid thought he was playing Sniper Elite or something.
Yeah, exactly. That kid had help all the way through. Somebody set that ladder up for that kid. Somebody put that AR out there for that kid in the backpack. Maybe the transient, because they found a backpack with the book bag. Maybe that shit was already there.
This whole thing sounds like the shades of the JFK joint.
Yeah.
You got the transients now, right. The hobos.
Right.
Turns out one of them's related to Woody Harrelson.
For all we know, one of these motherfuckers right here is the one who took the shot.
One of them.
For all we know, am I lying? For all we know, one of these people sitting right here is the one who took the shot. One of these people right here is the one that got paid. One of these people right here is a CIA asset.
My money's on the news reporter.
My money on one of these two tatted up motherfuckers right here. It's one of these two dudes right here. Either a gray shirt or a gray shirt.
Gray shirt, the indicator.
Him or him. One of them two took that gosh dang shot. Who knows? For all we know, one of these people right here is the one who took the shot at Donnie T.
Agent.
We don't know.
What do I say? Agent 47 there in the middle, I guess.
Well, maybe Fetterman Light right here. John Fetterman Light right here might have did it. Who knows? We don't know. But that kid had help. How the Secret Service, who do this shit on a regular basis, get everything wrong that day? It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. Oh, and then they said that they couldn't give any extra support because of the distance from DC to Butler, PA. Said it was too long of a drive. You couldn't fly them out. You couldn't throw them on a helicopter and send them out there. It's too long of a drive. That was their excuse. Well, the distance between Butler and DC, it's a little too far. Now, to give y'all some some kind of like reference on how far it is it's 4 hours from my house. It's 4 hours and 25 minutes from my house. So that means that, and then DC's another, I don't know, 45 minutes or an hour from my house. So now you're looking at 5 hours and some change from DC to Butler, PA. I'm pretty sure they got some airfields, Jay. Some helicopter pads somewhere. You know what I mean? It's a big fucking open field. You couldn't fly them in through the helicopter and let them land. It's bullshit, yo. It's bullshit. But we'll never get to the bottom of it, guys. Like I told you, a lady was going to resign, and what happened? She resigned. And go ahead.
We'll get to the bottom of it, but there just won't be anything done about it. Like even like what Rusty Shackelford is saying in the chat, Sasa saying is like the other different people that appear to be complacent in it. Like, where's the investigation of those characters going to come in at? You know,
if
with the bits by bits, when everybody else is pinpointing exactly, you know, oh, this went down. We saw so and so over there by the water tower, etc. We're gonna piece it together just like we pieced together Vegas, but nothing was done with Vegas either. I mean, the internet's pieced it together basically. Yeah. Told us who all was in on what, where they were taking people at different times.
Yeah.
But then there's still the elite. The mainstream media and everyone else is still just gonna go with, you know, what's the official story? Let's just keep it that.
Same
Lone
gun
wolf.
club used by local DHS, according to B.
Yeah.
Do I think they wing it all the time? No, I don't think they wing it all the time. I think they do their due diligence any other time, but considering the person that they're, you know, protecting, and considering, you know, their political leanings,
I think it was lackadaisy on purpose.
Yeah, this wasn't misfeasance. This wasn't oopsie daisy, or like my man Sean say, this wasn't a whoopsie poopsie. This was on purpose. This was on purpose. They were derelict in their duties on purpose. On purpose, so they could go. Because if they still would have hit him in the head, he'd have died. Mistakes were made. It's my fault. I should have did this. I'm going to resign, and nothing would have came of it. Even if they would have murked him.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to go the way of the Warren Commission. It's going to go the way of the 9/11 Commission. It's going to go the way of Vegas. That's what's going to happen. And we already see they trying to do it because Google is suppressing search history in the search when there's regarding all of this shit, which is wild to me. Apparently even ChatGPT didn't know that Trump was almost assassinated.
Damn.
That's crazy. Apparently ChatGPT didn't even know. That is nuts. Which tell me the liberals probably run that shit. They probably just wiped, because come on guys, AI only do what we tell it to do. Any computer program only do what we tell it to do.
It's going off the information that was fed.
Yeah, all the information is fed, and if Google is suppressing that shit, then of course it's not going to grab it. But this was not misfeasance. This was not a oopsie daisy. This was on purpose, and every time we get some more information, we see that is on purpose. And now they're trying to suppress that information on the internet so we don't ask any more questions. Soon it's going to be like COVID. They're going to be like, don't talk about COVID. We'll be like Ukraine. Don't talk about Ukraine. But we'll strike you down for medical misinformation or whatever. That's what's going to happen, guys. That's what's going to happen. So, anyway, enough of that, guys. I'm just saying, with all this information that's coming out, if you still think that fucking Trump either fucking cut his ear with a goddamn razor blade or put some ketchup on that shit, or you think that he had something to do with it, or you think that this was some fucking 20-year-old kid who was able to circumvent and evade 3 law enforcement agencies, local, state, and federal. I got a bridge in Baltimore I want to sell you.
Dang.
Like, this is wild. Like, you can't, like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you like Trump or you don't like Trump. You got to look at the information and the facts and go, Nah, that shit is shady. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like, I don't like that man, but ain't no way that kid did all of that shit with no help. That kid is not Jason Bourne. He is not Ethan Hunt. He is not Sam Fisher. And his name ain't fucking Solid Snake.
Right.
This shit ain't happening, Alvin. This wasn't Ghost Recon. This kid had help every step of the way. That's why it took them an hour and a half. From 426 to when did Trump take the stage? 6:11, they said? Or the shot rang out at 6:11? From 426 to the shot rang out at 6:11. They knew about the kid the entire time. You tell me all those people who weren't even, well, they weren't cooperating with each other, so it don't make sense. All this law enforcement, none of y'all could have found that kid. Nobody, and he was standing out like a sore thumb. From with the looks of it, he never left the general area where he was going to be.
Right. Everyone was pointing to him.
Yeah, pointing to him. There you go. He fucking Stevie Wonder. Oh, if you really love me, and it's like yo, he's right there. Where? Right there. Where? Right there. Who?
He got on the cloak of invisibility out.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Like, come on. And then at 6:11, he takes a shot. Now everybody sees him. Allegedly takes a shot. I don't think he took the shot. I think somebody else took the shot. The kid laid down cover fire. The kid got shot by whoever took the first shot, and he got the fuck out of there. That's my opinion on that. I think there might have been 3 shooters. You got the window, you got the kid, you got the water tower. My opinion, either the window took the shot or the water tower took the shot. I feel like the window had a better shot. He was even higher than the kid. Take the shot from concealment. It makes more sense. Right? Also, the inside of the building to muffle the sound, even with a silencer on it. The water tower shot. The kid was shooting. They saw the kid. The person in the window probably shot the kid in the back of the head, because if you look at the pictures, he got a fucking entry wound on the back of his neck. The fucking bullet is coming out of his mouth. And then that was the end of it. I think the person on the water tower got away, got in the van, and drove that shit 10 miles away and probably to his car, and then left.
Oh, shoot.
And we ain't gonna know who that person is. And one of them fucking whoever was in the window is in this crowd right here. One of these people probably shot him, or one of these guys left their post at that window and somebody went in there, did what they were supposed to do, and got out of there. And that person who was complicit with whoever was in that window is sitting right here. That's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I think. And that's, yes, it's purely conjecture and speculation, what I just said. But given the circumstances and the information, all of these people are suspects until otherwise. All these people right here are persons of interest until otherwise, including Trump's Secret Service detail. They all should be persons of interest until proven otherwise. Period. So I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna leave it right there. We're gonna find out. I guess more information. We're gonna find out more information. You bet like we said, bottom dollar. We're gonna find more information.
they'll announce next year that he was camped out there for like 2 weeks straight and stuff like that. It's gonna be something nutty that we're gonna be like, how?
So I say he damn sure ain't Bob Lee Swagger.
Well, who's Bob Lee Swagger?
Bob Lee Swagger from Shooter, the movie Shooter.
Oh, I never watched Shooter.
You never watched Shooter, Jay? Come on.
Yeah, no spoilers. I got it on 8. Look, I got it on 4K. I got it on 4K. I got it on HD DVD. I've been meaning to put it in there, and then every time I try to put it in there, something comes up, and I can't watch it. I'm like, dang, still haven't been able to see it.
The moment you think you got it figured out, you're wrong. I messed that all up. The minute you
is that from the movie?
The minute you got it figured out, you're wrong. One of my favorite parts.
I'll have to check it out.
Their local news crew talking to what? To his dad. The kid's face covered, looks like crooks at the grocery store. Interesting. But the fact that they scrubbed that house super fucking clean, like they moved out of there, is very interesting to me. Very interesting to me, Jay. Rusty said this is a 10-man team job. It might be. It might be. Who knows who was in on this? It had to came from Mayorkas. It had to came from the top of the Secret Service, or somebody gave Mayorkas marching orders, and then Mayorkas gave Cheeto marching orders. She may very well have been like innocent in this stuff. She may have very well been fault. Like, but the thing about it is, she should have even if that's the case, she should have had to question everything. Like, hold on, wait, why am I not doing this? Why do y'all want me to not do this? So like I said, everybody's a goddamn suspect. Emmanuel said it's a better job than the one Jussie Smollett did.
Yeah, but Juicy was out there doing it on his own, though, right? He wasn't getting any aid or help from burying them, though.
Who?
Jussie. He wasn't.
Nah, they threw that nigga under the bus. Let's not forget Jussie Smollett, the who cousin?
I don't know.
Kamala Harris's cousin.
Is that right?
Yeah.
For real? I know he was out there working with, he was trying to help Corey and them, right? Corey and Barry and them get that anti-lynch law passed or whatever.
Yeah.
When he came up with that whole storyline and he used those two, was it Jamaicans or whatever?
Yeah. Hold on, wait. I don't want to be wrong. I'm 90% sure that he is Kamala Harris's cousin.
Yeah.
Yes. Because that's how he got off the first time. She made a call to Kim Fox. It was like, I think it was Kim Fox. Is it Kim Fox that's in Chicago? The DA?
Oh no, I have to look it up.
It's on the channel somewhere, y'all. It's on this channel somewhere. Find some Jussie Smollett shit on this channel. I'm pretty sure I covered it, and I had the receipt for it. But I'm telling you guys, the picture you're looking at right now, one of these people in this picture was the one that either took that shot or took the money to help out. I can't remember I know that they got some kind of connection. He got some kind of connection with Kamala Harris. So, Emmanuel said that he don't think they're cousins, but there's a lot of DNC money behind that case. So, I don't know. But anyway, guys, stay frosty on this Trump stuff, because they're going to try to sweep this shit under the rug. I told y'all that. They're going to try to sweep it under the rug. So, Energetic Giraffe said Democratic National Cousins. So, Jay, Julio Foolio has I guess been has been avenged, I guess I'll say, for lack of a better term. So they caught the two people that was in charge of killing him, or setting him up, or whatever you want to call it. So check this out. Let me go back real fast. It says Foolio's killers arrested during a thunderstorm. So apparently this girl right here, this young lady, was at the party. And she the one that called this kid right here and said
she was at the party.
She was at the party, shaking ass and being in there, double agent. Right? And then this kid right here is the one who took the shot. This is who she called. And like gave the location to where he was at. And this is the guy who pulled up and took the shots allegedly.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. All right, go to your knees. Put your hands behind your back.
Guy's little T-move slippers on.
Stay there. Don't move. Isaiah? Isaiah? Stand up. Isaiah chance, right?
Alright, both suspects in Kelsey and Andrews there or no?
walking. Keep walking. Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Is there anybody else inside?
That nigga 10 pounds soaking wet with all that water. That's wild. So they caught the killers. I guess somebody put some money out there. So shout out to Protocol. He sent me this. So it says, God, I hate when they do this. Who are Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, and Sean Gaithright, Julio Foolio shooting suspects? Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, and Sean Gaithright are identified as the suspects in the shooting of rapper Julio Foolio. Charles Jones, aka Julio Foolio, was killed in an ambush attack on June 2024. The 26-year-old was celebrating his birthday when he was attacked outside a pub in Jacksonville, Florida. He was at a pub? I thought he was at the hotel when they got him. Anyway. On Monday, Tampa Police Chief Lee Burkaw, I don't know how to say his name, Hillsborough County State Attorney Susie Lopez and Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters announced the three individuals in relation to the case. Per the police, the woman Alicia Andrews helped set up Foolio with Sean Gaithright was one of the persons who shot the rapper. The other two shooters are yet to be arrested, the police said. But you know, all three of them, they gonna snitch. All three of them they gonna snitch. All three of them gonna snitch. Somebody got a soda for somebody, Jay. Somebody got a soda. Yeah. Bring me that Pepsi. I'm ready to talk. Let's see what Yo said. That's 13 minutes long. I ain't about to do all that. Oh man, that's what Mike Epps said. Says how they be in first 48. Once they get that soda, they ready to talk. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, this shit crazy. So they found who killed him. They set him up. Think about it though, like we said, Jay, right? He brought that shit on himself. You know what I mean? Like you said, he was speaking death into his life all day, every day, and everything that he did out there, rapping about the people he killed on the tombs, like at the plots, at the cemetery. He brought that all on himself. That was his karma that got him got. And I'm not condoning what these kids did at all, not one bit. You know what I mean? These kids gonna spend the rest of their life in jail if that's the case, if they're charged or convicted. But this kid, you know, Julio Foolio brought all that shit on himself. Like Charleston White said, he worked real hard to get himself killed. Real hard. And as far as I can't see. Somebody said who benefits from this.
Yeah.
The fucking community benefits from it. Cause come on, let's make no mistake, these kids out here on this quote unquote demon time. You think that's the first body that them people that these kids did? Maybe, maybe not. They out here rapping about it. Maybe putting them in jail, right? They might find out about some other bodies that they were responsible for. Right? Or these kids snitch and they start snitching on other people out there. Well, I know such and so who killed such and so. I know who killed such and so. Right? I think the community benefit from these kids going down. That's just me. The community does, because they're menace to society. They out here, they rapping about this shit. This shit is a lifestyle for them. So like I said, them going down might prevent other people from getting killed. Period. So, like I said, Julio Foolio, they arrested some people in there, but this kid brought that shit on himself. The shit that he was saying in the songs, the people that he was rapping about, who he allegedly offed and all that other stuff. I think that's just karma coming back to get him. You know what I mean? You talk about, like you said, Jay. You talk about it. You talk about it enough. You speak that stuff into existence.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Like we're definitely hurting themselves without that.
Yeah. I just hate to see it. I hate to see it because I mean, people. Oh, we can't be using the artist's art against them. Like, no, if they sitting here rapping about killing people and incriminate themselves on tape, then yeah, you use that shit against them in the court of law. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, whether the record companies or not, I don't know. Whether the label, I don't know. If they have insurance out on him somehow, could be.
It could be. It could be.
I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs on it. I do. I work in the insurance industry,
but
I don't know of any. I don't know how they would pull the. I need to. That's something I need to go look into. I could go check in on it, see what it says. I'll have to investigate that. You know what else I was investigating was that Olympics thing.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. If you can't
when I get done with it, I'll have a little spreadsheet and it'll break it down and it'll be really detailed. Because I don't know if you got to see it or not. Did you get to see it?
I couldn't bring myself to watch it in total. It just was a lot. Like I feel like I feel like I was letting some shit in my house watching that shit. I'm serious, y'all. I feel like I was letting something in my house watching it.
Now this is stomach turning thingy because like it's been a minute since we've seen them go full esoteric occult with the programming. It's been a little bit since we've seen them go all out, and so I was watching it, and so it like flashes words on the screen, it flashes numbers on the screen. It shows like different dead people at different times, like in various numbers. So I was just writing down the numbers that I see, and it was showing certain books, certain authors, certain this and certain that, and like the main theme of the Olympics opening ceremony, it was really strange too. One part of the theme of the Olympics is hatred for the Eiffel Tower. I don't know if you got to see that, but the authors that they were flashing up on the screen, two of them, I think, Guy Massapant, he wrote and he told others that he hated the Eiffel Tower, and he would go out and he would eat with his back turned to the Eiffel Tower, and he would say he hopes to see the destruction of the Eiffel Tower someday. And that's one of the names that they flash on the screen at one point during the Olympics. And then they have another part where they have these guys on this that kind of create like this Eiffel Tower looking image, and then they make it fall over. And then my wife was telling me, did you see that there's also some part in the Olympic ceremony where they show the Eiffel Tower like in flames or something? And I was like, no, I missed that part.
No, I didn't see that.
But I did see the blood. I saw the Marie Antoinette. Then I saw the death of the innocents, the blood of the innocents being showed from the Reign of Terror. That's a part of that Olympics. And then they show like these characters, these three characters, an Asian, a black guy, and a white woman, I believe. And they're like representative of like debauchery and degeneracy. Mm-hmm. And they like go together. The three of them go running up into this room to where they're going to participate in an orgy together, and they close the door. And then as they close the door, the characters outside are like swaying back and forth, and then they all fall over. So kind of like allegorically saying that we're putting more debauchery and degeneracy into society. We're sneaking that in there so that we can see the fall of it. And then this word flashes on the screen, the word, a part of their slogan in France during the revolution, which was the fraternity. But the way that the fraternity was used is like a part of like the go along, get along gang, and like how they use the setup where they have the boule and they have these other upper tier class elites, and as long as you're going along with the program, you're not going to be harmed. And this also goes into where they were showing the authors that were along with the president of France. They were the ones that supported him all along, but the other authors were authors that were abusive of women. So that was one of the things they were also promoting. So there was all these little hidden messages that they were throwing out there. Like, it's okay to abuse people as long as you're aligned with the correct people to be aligned with is the upper tier elite, including the president of France. And I was like, this is one sick, twisted message that they're sending out there. But you get all that allegorically and with them flashing the different words, the numbers, and then the authors, because they kept on bringing, like, they will show a book on the screen, you know, put a book up at the screen like that, and then they'll take it away. So you can say, oh, okay, who's this book? What does this book represent? What's the book about? You know, and it all happens pretty fast. So if you're blinking, you're not going to be catching it. So I was sitting there just trying to just detail it all. At one point, it does flash 9/11 on there too, and 6, 9, 11. Just from memory of what numbers they put out there, 38 and 7/26, which 7/26 was when they ran the Olympics. But there's a lot of different stuff that they keep putting out on the screen.
That's the thing, right? So I didn't catch all of that stuff because, like, you know what to look for, right? Now I saw, like, the pale horse. They had the whole pale horse shit going on, right? I thought that was interesting that they even incorporated that into their whole situation. I saw the Marie Antoinette stuff. That was wild. You know what I mean? The band that I forgot who mentioned the band that was on there, but they mentioned the band.
The rock metal band, which is Gojira, which just means Godzilla.
Yeah, Gojira. Yeah. It's a lot of shit that I just be wondering, like, for one, like, all of this ritualistic nonsense. It's like, what do they get from it? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like,
it's not for the people watching it. Like, the people watching it, like, outside of myself and, like, you know, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but, you know, outside of myself and, like, different people that are deeply involved in looking up this information, have read Madame Blavatsky and gone through all this different stuff, we're going to know what the symbolism means. But then for the regular everyday people, the uninitiated, the people that aren't enlightened into these different esoteric fields, what the heck is it for them? It's just like, it's kind of stomach turning the way it's like a kind of ha look what we can get away with, or ha look at what we're doing, kind of an ordeal. Right. And then when you see the perspectives of people that don't know what it is and they're trying to explain it along, so you see the completely uninitiated, which is just like the normies, and they're like, oh no, this just goes back to Greece. Like, this is absolutely nothing to do with Greece and more to do with Maximilian Robespierre and the age of so-called enlightenment and the age of the Polytech school, etc. And nothing at all to do with the Olympics. And then the way that they're flashing these different numbers and signs and sigils and all this other stuff that just goes by on the screen really quick. It's like, you guys aren't, it's not even something that the regular audience would even be able to catch. So it's really messed up.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And I was noticing I forgot the name of the what is it, the god of wine and something? The god of wine and something Bosch. I can't think of what it is no more. It's like a Greek god of wine and lust or something like that. I can't think of the name no more. See if I can look it back up. Dionysus.
There you go. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm coughing a lot.
Yeah. Right. So, like, I think that's what they were trying to go for as well. I guess is what the blue guy in the middle of the table was supposed to be. It's just like they just, and like that's why, like, it's hard for me to watch like the Super Bowl halftime show now and stuff like that, because and even like I said, like with TikToks, right? Like these kids be out here when they do these certain dances and they doing all this shit, and I'm like, y'all, it's like they opening the gates of hell with some of these dances, and it might be, you know. So when you hear this and it's a whole nother language, I didn't know what the hell they were saying. I'm assuming it's French. They doing all these dances and all this other shit. It's like, yo, what portal are they opening? Like, what are they putting in people's homes? What spell are they casting? Or what ritual are they trying to, you know, or what are they trying to pay tribute to? You know, to to bring into existence. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And then for them to mock, the Last Supper, me being a Christian, for them to mock the Last Supper is kind of like all the way fucked up. But then at the same time, when I look at the Olympics, I'm like, dang, the Olympics is like, the Olympics is paying tribute to who? You know what I mean? It's not paying tribute to
like
Jesus.
It's like the bread and circus thing.
Bread and circuses, yeah. Right. It's paying tribute to Caesar and all of them. Like, it's bread and circuses. That's all it is. Think about it, right? We be at war with a lot of these countries, but then we all come together for the Olympics, though. We take a Mississippi half step for lobbing a missile at somebody, but the Olympics come around. Let's go ahead and call it a truce for a minute. Let's see who got the better javelin thrower.
Right.
What I mean?
Everyone looks so ridiculous cheering this nonsense on. It's like, you don't even know what the heck you're cheering for over here, clapping about this garbage. And it's just a bunch of nonsense. It's just the bread and circus, and a lot of it like tying into the reign of terror. 40,000 people died during the reign of terror.
Yeah.
The creation of the Jacobins and the Adam Weishauпт's Illuminati. All that was highlighted in these Olympics ceremony.
Yeah. So it's only gonna get worse, guys. Can you imagine what 2028's Olympics going to be? What the hell is it going to be? You think it's going to be like transhumanism? It's going to be AI robots out there competing with humans. We worried about men now competing with women. It's going to be AI competing with humans. You know what I mean? Be some AI, not AI, but it's going to be like some cyborg or some, robot out there wrestling with some man and fucking snap his neck on live television. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something crazy. I think it's gonna be transhumanism or something like that. I think definitely 2028.
It's gonna be in LA. In LA, yeah.
That's what it is. Thanks to Shay. Yeah, they paying homage to like the Greek god Olympus and Zeus and all of those people. You know what I mean? And Greek god like Zeus and those guys. You know what I mean? That's what and I'm like, honestly, yeah, like being a Christian, like that's what the Olympics were. They pay homage to like Zeus and those guys. Like, should we even be like championing the Olympics? You know what I mean? Which is interesting. I mean, now it's the entire world that participates. So I guess it's grown into something else. But when you get like an opening ceremony like that, that right there should give you, reason for pause.
I think it started out with like two guys making out. I don't know if you saw it or not. When you see
Speaking of reason for pause.
Yeah. That's where two bearded dudes were making out. I don't know if you got to see the full version. No. I got the full version. I downloaded. I was like, okay, let me decode this. Let me see what this nonsense is about. And the one lady was wearing like a skull ring. I noticed that. I wanted to try to look up who she was supposed to represent and why did she have skulls on her hands.
Because they all fucking demons. We see it happening. We see that shit happening, yo. Like even back with Sonia Massey, that was a demon in that cop that caused him to do that.
You think that?
What?
Well, I was sorry to interrupt the Sonia Massey story. I was wondering if you thought that they're gonna get rid of this Eiffel Tower with the way that they were showing it falling down or something. I need to find that clip of where it was.
I don't know, yo. Because like the crazy part is that the blackout that happened in Paris right after the opening ceremony. Like that's a sign of something. And then you had a couple of like low-key terror attacks that was supposedly thwarted, in the past few days. I don't know. That'd be crazy if somebody did attack the Eiffel Tower like in that Ukraine video. Remember that Ukraine video that I did?
Yeah, I remember where they showed like the ghost of Kyiv was blowing it up or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, the video I made said don't believe none of what you see and none of what you hear. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness gracious, guys. I don't know. I'm not gonna play the sound, but I'll show y'all what I'm talking about.
I noticed that they're not really playing all the that opening ceremony has been like redacted.
They wiped it. They took it off. They took it off the internet and started.
The ceremony that opening ceremony has been redacted, so I'm glad I got a copy of it.
Yeah, because they took it down like almost everywhere And
I saw they were lying about it. They were lying about the stuff. They were lying about the stuff that was in it. Like nobody mentions the the orgy, the two dudes making out, or the Eiffel Tower falling over, and all the other weird stuff that was in there, or the numbers, or the skulls. Nobody's mentioning any of that.
And they're not going to. They don't got nobody that like I said, they wiped it. They memory holding it like they doing with all the Trump information. They memory holding that shit, and then like it's only a few people that probably got it, like you, that put it together. You know what I mean?
I guess.
So
this is canon from many moons ago.
This is from the beginning of the Ukraine, I think, conflict. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna show here. Look at it. Look at this, guys.
That's why they say only believe half of what you see.
I'll just go ahead and play it. It's 2 minutes. So guys, this video, right?
Like, subscribe.
This video was from the Ukraine put out this AI generated video where it looks like Paris was under attack, which is very interesting that they picked Paris to be under attack, and now we got some threats of terror attacks in Paris while the Olympics are going on. It's very interesting to me. So
I want y'all to check this video out.
Let's see.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Oh merde. Oh mon Dieu. Viens voir, viens voir.
Pretty scary, huh?
I'll leave it right there. But that video was generated by the Ukraine for like some kind of fear porn, like what if Russia attacked Paris? And then what Jay just said, and with the Olympics being in Paris, and with these terror attacks being threatened upon Paris, and all this other stuff, and then what you just said with the Eiffel Tower falling in the opening ceremony, it made me think about that. Was that some foreshadowing from the Ukraine? You know,
no telling.
Was that the script?
We'll find out.
Was that part of the script? Was that the trailer for what's supposed to happen this summer? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. You know, but who knows?
Have you been to Paris before?
I have not.
It's kind of crowded.
I can imagine.
It's kind of crowded. When I went, they had this group called the Butterfly Gang, right? And
Butterfly Gang.
Yeah, they would come up to you and they'd have these butterflies and they'd put them all in your face and stuff, trying to distract you while they ask for you for some money and different stuff like that. They would try to sell you like trinkets, like the Eiffel Tower and these butterflies and things like that. But they really wanted to see what, like, if you open up your wallet or something like that, see how much you have, so they could let the next people ahead of them, know how much you got. So when you go down that way, they can try to hit you up again, or try to jack you, one or the other.
See, so, no, fuck that. Nope.
It was a lot.
I'll be fighting somebody.
You're gonna be out there fighting with the Parisians.
Hoping Donnie T come get me. Somebody call Trump. I need to get home.
Cannon try to get me. Cannon about to get hammed up over there, fighting with the.
Be like ASAP
darn
Rocky.
Parisians.
Somebody come get me. Somebody come get me, please. Somebody come get me, please. But yeah, y'all. I don't know, guys. You guys got to stay frosty. There's so much shit happening on like every front right now. You got Bibby over here, Riley crying. He ain't even asked for no money. He just over here saber rattling for some reason, which makes no sense to me. You know, that does look like a fucking. What if we are in a simulation, Jay?
Simulation.
This is a computer chip. I mean, is this a computer chip? It's actually an aerial view of the Forbidden City. What's the Forbidden City? It does like a fucking processor, don't it, Jay? It looks just like a processor. That is interesting to me. We could be in a simulation, guys. Who knows? Who knows? Somebody bumped our reality with Earth 789 or some shit. Now we Now we got the Bernstein Bears instead of the Bernstein Bears, and now we living in this dystopian universe where.
Man, Kenan, you the one that said you got to see Shazam starring Sinbad.
I did. I remember that movie.
What happened in it?
I think it was Kazam. No, it was Shazam. Kazam was with Shaq.
Yeah.
I remember Shazam. And I'm not thinking about the first kid.
What happened in it? Tell us what happened.
I don't remember. I just remember like he had on his fucking parachute pants, or them pants that he always wear. I remember.
Did they make him like float down? Could he float down?
No, I don't remember, yo. I was like, I remember the movie. I remember watching the movie, but I don't remember the movie. Like I remember seeing Kazam. I know Shaq made a genie movie. I don't remember how it went. I just know that he made a genie movie. I used to watch all Sinbad because I thought Sinbad was cool as shit back in the day. I even remember Sinbad's TV show. Sinbad had a TV show that came on Sunday nights. I remember that. You know what I mean? Just like I remember Steve Harvey's first TV show that used to come on Sundays on Fox. I don't remember how them shits went. I just remember watching them.
Okay.
You know? But I know that he had a movie, goddammit. I know that the Bernstein Bears wasn't spelled S-T-A-I-N. It was S-T-E-I-N. All right? I'm just saying.
So, remember Kamala said that regarding the women that Biden said that they were saying back in the day, they said Biden was touching women inappropriately. And Kamala said back then, she said, I believe them. I respect them being able to tell their story and having the courage to do it. And that was during the Believe All Women. Yeah. Back when she wasn't the vice president, she was out there talking crazy about Joe. She was like, yeah, he out here touching people. She changed it up.
Yeah, she changed it up.
I wonder if anyone's gonna call her out on it.
They need to. She out here changing all that shit up. How you gonna be out here talking about women's rights, but you out here letting these illegals coming through the country? They out here raping all these women left and right, but you talking about
the trafficking issue.
Yeah.
Right, the trafficking issue.
Right. You facilitating this shit.
Sick, nasty work, because you don't know how many of these kids are missing. Where all these people are going, where they're going to wind up. And like you just said, the trafficking issue too.
That's a part of women's rights. That's a part to protect all women.
What about their womanly rights? Oh no, we need a new voter base. We need some maids. We need some more adrenochrome. That's all. That's all Kamala's worried about.
Sauce says that chip looks like an ancient Mayan civilization. Well, apparently that's not a chip. Apparently, allegedly, that's an actual civilization. But I don't know. It could be a chip. I can't tell.
What computer did you start with?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What you mean?
What computer did you start off on?
Like when I was a kid?
The Apple. What were you?
My homeboy father had DOS.
What like the 286, 386, 46? What was?
I don't know. I was like fucking 8. I just remember we wanted to play Street Fighter. We had to put in this floppy disk, and then we had to type in the code to play Street Fighter. Like I remember that, and other games.
That's cool.
We had to keep putting in the floppy disk, type in the code, and then the game would launch.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we did that. That was cool. I learned the code when I was 8. or to run the prompt, I'll say, and so I could play the game. But and then my father, once he started, he started going, moving up and where he was working at. His boss gave him a Windows 95.
Dang.
And I sat there because my father didn't know what the hell he was doing. I sat there and figured out Windows 95 and put the computer together.
That's what's good.
Computer up. Then next thing I was waiting for an hour for the Matrix trailer to load on my dial-up internet.
The bootleg.
No, the trailer. I just wanted to see the trailer. It took like an hour for it to load up. I thought it was the coolest shit I've ever seen. I'm like, oh my god, look at this.
They used to have this bootleg site back way long time ago. Was called Kazaa.
Kazaa. I remember Mega Upload. I remember Bear Share, LimeWire.
Yeah.
Those.
He said, J.R. Bell said it looks like it's a 486 motherboard.
It could be. I can't tell. They saying it's some ancient civilization, but it's probably not. It's probably 100% like the underside of a fucking processor.
I got all the computers. I got the TRS-80. I got the Apple One, the TRS-80, the C64, the VIC-20. I got everything.
Mike said he used to know HTML thanks to MySpace and Black Planet. Yeah, because you had to embed shit all the time.
That's right.
He was literally building a website, if you think about it. He was literally building a website on Black Planet.
They used to have books that came out back in the day where it had lines of code, and you could sit there and write your code to a tape cassette. And I would sit there and for a couple hours write some code to make a checkers game or a Pac-Man or something.
Man, when I say BearShare deserves a pause.
I know. I didn't recall BearShare.
My goodness gracious, this is hilarious. What's up, Justine? She talking about Greek couches next.
You ain't got no IMB Aptivia. What the heck is that?
I don't know.
What's the IMB?
I guess
is it the IBM?
IBM. He meant IBM.
What is that? Let me double check and see what that is.
But I'm serious, yo. Black Planet and MySpace used to like literally be. I think we were building websites. To be honest with you, and I think about it back then, we were building websites. My Black Planet site was jumping.
I did have this computer. Yeah, I did have this IBM Aptiva. Yeah. I might still got it.
And then
97, 98, I might still got that.
And then when I was in middle school, we had the Apple computers, the Macintosh computers, the big old different color bubble computers they had out back in the day. We had them. I ain't really mess with them like that. And I've been a big fan of Apple stuff. It was annoying. It was I ain't gonna say it was hard to use, but I prefer PCs. It was easier.
Think I should show off my electronic equipment one of these days?
Yeah,
on YouTube?
you should show off your electronic equipment. And then I
think
learned
people would look at it.
Yeah, I think they would. We got nerdy people in here.
I heard MySpace Tom made like 500 million and moved to an island and is just chilling out for the rest of his life. I mean, that's the story.
I remember they said Justin Timberlake had bought MySpace. Yeah,
that's Justin Timberlake had worked with like some rich company to purchase MySpace, and they ruined it.
Make it a music like site or something like that.
Oh, they ruined that joint.
Yeah, I learned Linux when I was working at the casino, because all the casino games run on Linux. Kernels and all that other stuff, they all run on Linux. I didn't hear that from me though. I didn't hear that from me. Y'all ain't hear that from me. Oh man. It said the Macintosh head units used to go ham. I didn't like the Macintosh computers. I couldn't stand them. MySpace Tom took his 300 million and sailed off into the sunset. I would have too.
What they said he did. That would be nice.
Microsoft bought it first and then Justin Timberlake bought it. That's wild. Anyway, that's all I got, Jay. You got anything else for the people today?
No, I saw that. What we got? Dr. Doom is gonna be Robert Downey Jr.
Which I don't know why they're doing that, but go ahead.
They're getting rid. They were losing all that money with the DEI.
No, I get it, but like he already Iron Man, and now we gotta go. Yeah, now we about to do this fucking alternative shit where he gonna be Dr.
So you're not
Doom.
feeling it?
No.
Do you? So okay. So, but do you think that
make
this
somebody
works?
else Dr. Doom?
But does this work though for the normies? Does this work for just like the average people? Are they showing up to watch it?
I think the average people going to be like, he's already Iron Man. Why is he being? No, I can't even say that because Chris Evans was Johnny Storm, and now he's Captain America.
If they make the movie look fire.
I mean, Tony. I mean, he's a great actor, but like they're going to try to put it in like the alternative timeline bullshit. I just feel like they should make Dr. Doom somebody else.
You know why they're doing it? I think they're doing it because they're gonna have him be the heel, and then turn around and become Iron Man again, and he's gonna be like, "I'm back." And he's gonna put on that suit. The audience is gonna be cheering.
But I think that's what they're doing because Doctor Doom already got the outfit on. He already got the iron suit on, so he'll just be. He's just Doctor Doom in this universe. I don't know. I think they're getting lazy using the multiverse. Because now, what's the dude that played the Hulk? What's his name? Not Pedro Pascal. What's the dude that played the Hulk? I forgot his name. Mark Ruffalo is now going to be Reed Richards. Like, really? He's already fucking. They're getting lazy. Figure it out.
I thought they were just trying to work with what's been getting them going.
It don't make sense to me.
Did we talk about Twisters already?
We did not. We supposed to record that one.
Okay, so we're gonna record a Twisters video.
Yeah, we're gonna record a Twisters video, or it'll be live. We can do live. We just gotta do it on a separate stream.
Oh, we'll record it and upload it. Did the recording and uploading work good last time?
Yeah, it did. It worked fine.
People checked it out.
Yeah,
so
people checked it out.
Maybe we can knock that out after tonight.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
That's all I got.
No, Pedro Pascal. No, it's not Pedro. No, I thought it was Mark Ruffalo was playing Reed Richards. Pedro Pascal's not a bad actor. I don't like his politics, but he's not a bad actor. Even if they did, but that's DEI. Pedro Pascal can't be Reed Richards. Just stick with John Krasinski. What's wrong with that? So what? The Scarlet Witch fucking unraveled his ass in the Multiverse of Madness. Bring him back let him be Reed Richards. He's a great actor. He's a great actor. Let him be Reed Richards. And bring back Chris Evans as Johnny Storm if you want to, or I don't know who you make Johnny Storm. But come on, guys.
My wife was saying she wants the Captain America, him back as Captain America. He might be back at the end of the next Captain America movie for all I know.
I would like to see a movie about how he went back and set back. He put the Infinity Stones back. As soon as he's got a whole story of his own. They wanted to do that. I want to see Secret Wars. How about that? Let's make a Secret Wars movie.
They are.
Oh, they are.
It's gonna have Robert Downey Jr. as Doom.
As Doom?
Yeah. The rumor I heard is that they're looking for a different actor to replace Tom Holland as Spider-Man. They're gonna maybe.
Why? I think honestly, I'm sorry guys. Y'all can kiss my ass. Tom Holland's the best Spider-Man.
Anyway, so they got to get this Miles Morales story off, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna be introducing the actor that's gonna do the Miles Morales because they're on this multiverse timeline right now. I hope they don't get started on the clones timeline. Oh man, that's gonna be garbage. Remember when Marvel was all about the clones? Mm-hmm. And you found they would constantly be like, "Oh, that wasn't the real Peter Parker. That was his clone." Like one episode, like the next comic book, he would be dead, and then he'd be back again, and it'd be like, "Nah, that was just his clone." That was a terrible time period.
Who is Larice Lossy? About to get my channel banned with that comment. Oh my gosh. It's just like, and you put the comment in there like you it was a comment previously before that comment. That's wild. Well, I'm happy that you.
Remember they were talking about the what's his name, the computers, and they had a.
I ain't seen no previous comment though. I was like, what the hell is this? Where did this come from?
Oh, because you brought up Bearshare.
Oh, is that what it's from?
Yeah. They were saying that Bearshare had all kind of.
Oh yeah, Bearshare. Yeah. I'm sorry, Larice. You're right. Bearshare was fucked up. You had to be careful on Bearshare. Real careful on Bearshare. Because you would fucking pull up some shit like that you didn't want to pull up. It'd be labeled like "Hit 'em Up." It'd be "Hit 'em Up" by Tupac. You go to fucking download it, and there's some shit you did not want to download.
Look like the Psycho sharing site there. Did they take that down? Sound like some dark web stuff.
Well, Bearshare, everybody had that shit. Everybody got viruses from. Everybody got a virus from Bearshare. Everybody got a virus from Mega Upload. I'm telling you.
Okay,
that shit was not safe. We wanted our mixtapes. You would spend like an hour or two sitting there trying to curate a fucking 10 song mixtape, and you got to be careful about the shit that was on there. It was just wild, yo.
You know, I had the what was it, Dat Piff.
I had Dat Piff on my phone. I love Dat Piff.
I had the Dat Piff.
Now it's gone. It don't even exist no more.
I was on a bunch of features on Dat Piff.
Oh, word? Oh, snap.
There were all kind of mixtapes
Big
that
J
had
South was on everybody's shit. He was the man. He was the Drake of the back in the
when
day.
they had when they had those runoff albums with like Drake and Lil Wayne and all those different ones where it was like the Hustle Part 8 or something like that, and then it was like featuring Big J South.
Big J South.
I was like
Dat
a bunch
Piff.
of those different. Yeah,
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
There'd be me rapping in there.
Trapaholics, Big J South.
It's funny, but it's true. It's funny, but it's true.
Real trap shit. Oh man. Anyway, guys, it is late. I'm gotta be up early in the morning. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon to let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share the stream, let people know we live. You're catching the replay, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. If you want to donate to the channel, $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, always welcome, guys. Help a brother out, okay? YouTube be killing me. Anyway, got anything else, Jay?
Let's go knock out this Twisters before we forget it, and I never bring it up again.
All right, let's do it tomorrow. Let's knock Twister out tomorrow.
Twisters tomorrow sounds good. Let's go. Let's
be on the lookout.
Appreciate y'all. Be on the lookout for Twisters review. We're gonna get into it.
Oh, no problem. I tried my hardest to say people's names correctly, you know. So I'm happy I said it correctly. What up? I mean, Kid Gravity just in time for the let out.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yo. Hey, Kid, I'm gonna have you on the channel, yo. We gonna do another, but we gotta play it safe because every time Kid Gravity on my channel, I get fucking suspended. So I'm not gonna say it's his fault, but every time he's on my channel, I get suspended. Anyway,
it's
guys.
Like your tradition.
Yeah, exactly. Until next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying, be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of his own. Worry about today. We holla at you.
So relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to